Having traveled a lot, I firmly believe that London is one of the world's best cities. The staggering number of yearly visitors, often over 20 million, reinforces its global appeal. Regardless of the duration of your stay, activities and sights are abundant in London. From culinary delights to historical landmarks and must-see attractions, let me share with you my top recommendations. So, if you're plotting out your London itinerary, save this video for quick access while you're on the move. Then, share your best London experience in the comments section below. Before we begin, make sure to like this video and hit the subscribe button. You can also turn on the notification bell to keep you updated on my next uploads. Now, let's get into it. Starting off the list at number 9 is see the coronation chair at Westminster Abbey. On my recent visit to London, I was captivated by a 750-year-old Gothic place of worship. The iconic Westminster Abbey is not just any attraction, it's where the nation's most renowned monarchs, prime ministers, and luminaries like scientists and authors rest in peace. While walking through, I came across tributes to greats like Charles Dickens, Stephen Hawking, and Winston Churchill, even if they're buried elsewhere. Booking a guided tour of Westminster Abbey made a huge difference. Not only did I bypass the long lines, but I also gained a deeper appreciation of its historical significance. Nearby, you'll find the Washhouse Cafe. This hidden gem in Westminster is an amazing spot for a budget-friendly lunch, with fresh meals priced around £5. Their daily menu features crowd favorites like sandwiches, jacket potatoes, and delicious homemade soups. Their in-house chef freshly makes everything. Just a friendly tip, arrive a bit early to snag a seat on their sunlit balcony. Next in line at number 8 is enjoy an afternoon tea like a proper Brit. You know, there's something about London that's got me craving a bit of the old British tradition. And what's more British than, you guessed it, afternoon tea. Now, I'm not talking about just any tea. I mean a proper, sit-down, feel-like royalty kind of tea experience. When I was hunting for the perfect spot to grab a cup of tea, I stumbled upon this unique cafe in the bustling West End. You might easily overlook the cafe in the crypt. Its facade is so discreet that it barely gives away its cafe identity. Honestly, the cylindrical glass front might have you thinking about entering a fancy public restroom. But the interior was adorned with genuine tombstones. Talk about adding a touch of history to your tea time. Sipping English tea and nibbling on cakes amidst these age-old stones. Now that's an experience I'll never forget. Coming in at number 7 is dive into history at the Churchill War Rooms. On King Charles Street stands the significant site where Winston Churchill, one of Britain's most revered prime ministers, rallied the Allies against Hitler. Here, you can dive into the hidden chambers and passageways of the renowned war rooms. Plus, there's the Churchill Museum, unveiling lesser-known tales of his exceptional leadership. Also, the BBC broadcast room is right there, from where Churchill's inspiring speeches resonated throughout Britain, uplifting the spirits during wartime. If you're a World War II enthusiast, the Churchill War Rooms is a must-visit when you're in London. Next at number 6 is cross the Tower Bridge and explore its engine rooms. If you want to not just walk over, but truly experience one of London's most iconic landmarks, I suggest going to the Tower Bridge. Now, while the view from the top is absolutely breathtaking, there's so much more to this bridge than meets the eye. Did you know beneath those majestic towers and walkways lies a hidden gem? And those are the engine rooms. These rooms are where all the magic happened back in the day, powering the bridge's raising mechanism. As you step into this historic space, you're immediately transported to a different era. The massive steam engines, the intricate machinery, and the sounds. It's like a living, breathing testament to Victorian engineering. So, next time you're in London, don't just cross the Tower Bridge, dive deeper and explore its heart. Trust me, it's an adventure you won't want to miss. Let's continue with number 5, see a show in the West End. You've heard about Broadway in New York, right? Well, London's West End is the UK's dazzling answer to that. Every time I stroll through those streets, the buzz of excitement is palpable. Bright lights, historic theaters, and the promise of a world-class performance. Whether you're into heartfelt dramas, toe-tapping musicals, or laugh-out-loud comedies, something is playing in the West End that'll capture your heart. And let's not forget the sheer thrill of sitting in those grand theaters, knowing they've hosted countless legends over the decades. Next at number 4 is tour the Tower of London. When you're roaming around London, there's one place you simply cannot miss, which is the Tower of London. Now, I know what you might be thinking. It's just another historical site, right? But I'm telling you, this isn't any ordinary tower. The moment you step inside, it's like traveling through a captivating time machine. The tower has seen over 1,000 years of history, from royal dramas to infamous beheadings. Ever heard of the crown jewels? They're here, and they shine even brighter in person. And the beefeaters, not just a gin label, they're the iconic guards of the tower. And they've got stories to tell that you won't find in any guidebook. Coming in at number 3 on the list is stroll through Hyde Park. Whenever I'm in London, I always make time to visit the grandest of the royal parks. Hyde Park is a sight to behold, especially in summer, when I see joggers everywhere and the whole place buzzes with energy. I've often joined the crowd at Serpentine Lake, either renting boats or just lounging under that warm English sun. If you're like me and admire the late Princess Diana, you'll appreciate the Diana Memorial Fountain located here. Well, I hope that fits the vibe you were going for. Next at number 2 on the list is experience the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. If there's one iconic ceremony that truly embodies the pomp and grandeur of London, it's the changing of the guard at Buckingham Palace. Now, folks, I've stood there amidst the gathering crowds, and the experience is unparalleled. Majestic guardsmen in their impeccable uniforms and towering bearskin hats march in precise synchronicity to the accompaniment of a live military band. The air resonates with traditional British tunes, and there's this incredible sense of witnessing a timeless tradition that's been carried out for centuries. It's not just about swapping guards, it's a colorful showcase of British heritage and discipline. This event happens in front of Buckingham Palace every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. It starts at 10:45 a.m. and goes on for about 45 minutes. The main exchange between the guards occurs precisely at 11 a.m. Before we go to the top of this list, be sure to like this video. If you want to know more about traveling, I have more videos about it that you can check on the channel. While you're at it, please do subscribe. Don't be shy to click the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our future uploads. And now, the number 1 on the list is visit the British Museum. The British Museum and the Tate Modern have always been in a friendly competition for the title of the UK's most visited museum. That's why it's a no-brainer for me to include it on my must-do list in London. Even before you step inside, the vast neoclassical design of the building is a sight to behold. And as you wander through its grand halls, you'll be captivated by artifacts from ancient Egypt, the Greco-Roman world, the rich tapestry of Asian history, and so much more. Whether you're a history buff or just curious, the British Museum promises a rich experience that will leave you in awe of the incredible tapestry of human civilization. And the best part, entry is free, making it a perfect pit stop for anyone exploring London. And there you go, those are the best things to do in London in 2023. Again, please make sure to like this video and hit the subscribe button. What would you like to visit in London first? Share your experience in the comments section below. Until next time.